Hi, in this video we're going to use something called the completed square form in order to find the equation of the line of symmetry of a quadratic graph. Now, if we were to sketch y equals x squared minus 12x plus 3, it would happen to look something like this. This would be our quadratic graph. Now, the line of symmetry is where? Well, it's this line here, isn't it? This is the line of symmetry where the graph is symmetrical, and we want to find the equation of that line. Now we can see that line of symmetry, this is the line of symmetry, that goes through the minimum point of the graph. So you can see by the minimum point, I just mean this point down here, where the y value is at its minimum. So that's the minimum point or min point for short. So we saw in previous videos how we could find the coordinates of that minimum point. And the way we did it is that we completed the square first. So we start with y equals x squared minus 12x plus 3, and we complete the square. Let me remind you how to do that. We halve the coefficient of the x. The number in front of the x term, not the x squared, the x term, you halve it. So you open a bracket, you put an x, you halve the minus 12 to become minus 6, you close the bracket and then square that. So we halved that. And then what you do is that you square this halved term, the minus 6, and throw it away. So square and throw away. So minus 6 squared is positive 36, and then you throw that 36 away. And the reason that works is if you expand this out, that would give you x squared minus 12x. So the x squared minus 12x, but you'd also get plus 36 in that expansion, and the minus 36 cancels that part plus 36 to just give you x squared minus 12x. But we still got this plus 3 here, so we need to put that back in. And then let's just tidy up. We're going to get x minus 6 squared, and then minus 36 plus 3 is minus 33. Now, do you remember how we find the turning point, the minimum point or the maximum point of the graph, if it's in completed square form? Well, the way we did it is we negated the value just after the x. So the minus 6 becomes plus 6. So that becomes the x value of your turning point. And then the value after the squared, so the minus 33, is the y value of your turning point. So that value there was negated to become plus 6. And that value is just copied over. So just copy that. So that gives you a turning point of 6 minus 33. So that is this coordinate here, 6 minus 33, in this case, is your minimum point. Now, if we've got that turning point, how can we find the equation of this line of symmetry? Now, remember, a vertical line, any point of this vertical line, the x value is always the same. So the x value is 6 here, the x value is 6 here, the x value is 6 here. And that means the equation of this line is x equals 6, right? So if you ever have a vertical line like that, the equation's always of the form x equals something, and it will be whatever that x value is always equal to. So we can see the x value is always equal to 6 on this line. So that is the equation. We've got x equals 6, and that is the final answer.